Hello everybody, this is Misfit from the Coop guys, back with some more Factorio. Today is a day we've been leading up to for several episodes now. We are going to start automating the production of our modules, specifically the Module 3s. We've been manually crafting some Module 1s and we haven't even done Module 2s yet, but we're going to skip Module 2s and go straight to 3s in preparation for making the next set of armor and the rocket defense. So, last time we beefed up our processing unit production, our advanced circuit production, and our electronic circuit production. And we also beefed up our furnaces so that they would actually be able to keep up. Now we are ready. We are ready to begin construction. So, let us get underway. I've come up with a little setup, which, if I remember how to build it, there we go, that should be alright, is going to meet all of our needs. So let's just get this underway. This first setup here is for our module 1s. We're going to need 4 assemblers constantly producing them. And just to give you an idea of how long they take, speed module 1 takes 15 seconds, so in these things it takes 20. And it takes 5 advanced circuits and 5 electronic circuits. The next level up takes twice as long, and it needs processing units, advanced circuits, and speed modules. So we're going to have the module 1s. I'm basically going to have the module 1s feed directly into our module 2 production here. And then we're going to have our module 3s. I've done something wrong. Oh no, the layout is off. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Ah, I know what I did. Put them too high. I had this all nicely arranged, so it was all nice and symmetrical, and then I've just gone and ruined it. I've ruined the illusion that I was making this up right now, when in actual fact I came up with it off camera. I never tested it though, so we've got that fun to go with, and there we go, that fits nicely. So that is going to make this one assembler here is going to drain the resources of our entire base, making the module 3s. Now, when I'm making the efficiency and the productivity modules, this setup will actually slow down a bit. We won't be able to make those ones continuously because they need 5 of each of the predecessors as opposed to 4. I'm only doing the 4 setup because the speed modules are the ones that take the most useful. I might tinker with this later, I don't know. But what we need is them going into there, and we also need an inserter going there because I'm going to use robots in this. We're going to have a requester chest here, and items are going to be supplied to these rear assemblers via the front assemblers only, and the requester chest, the robots. And we're going to have one more thing here, which is also going to feed into our requester chest, and that needs to be a smart inserter. I'll explain that when I hook everything up. But let's get things, well, let's get them powered first. Let's get some power into this whole facility. And there, facility powered. Now, let us put, almost fully powered. Oh, that's ugly. That's better. Right, we're going to have the advanced circuits and the processing units feeding into here, into these passive providers. I'm going to have like 2 stacks of each, so there's a little bit of a buffer, not much. And we're going to have in this requester chest, let us have its request. Alright, 200 works for that. Let's have it Actually, let's bring that down to 100. 200 is a bit much. And alien artifacts. Let's have it request 25, I say. There we go. Now I actually have the alien artifacts already. Let's get some light on this situation. I have the alien artifacts in a chest already. It's the one by our research base. It's all the alien artifacts we have are now stored in there, and the robots are going to come and deliver them off here. I actually just thought I have a passive provider chest for the advanced circuits over yonder, way back here. I suppose I could actually, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get rid of that, because that's going to request item that from over here, and then the robots are going to be flying over here, and I don't want that actually. Yeah, you go away. I don't need you anymore. Basically, the robots are going to spend more time flying back and forth between the advanced circuit production and here, when in actual fact they could just be picking them up from here. So we're just going to put that excess in here and leave it there. Okay, so module 1, module 2, and module 3. And here we're going to, it's going to request, where are you? Module 3s. Let's just, we're starting slow, so we're going to make it 5. And logistic network condition, that's what we want. We want it to be less than 5. So actually it doesn't matter what's in, well, it does matter, I guess not actually, but the smart inserters look at the logistic network, and if you hover over this, on the bottom right, it kind of shows you everything that's currently stored in our logistics network and all the chests and everything. So all of that stuff is in there. We can have a look and see what's there. Unfortunately, it goes off the screen, so that doesn't really help. But the smart inserter can see all of it, and it will be able to tell how many of these speed modules are in the network. So once it will continue to feed them in until it reaches the number 5. Why 5? 5 is how many we need for the Power Armor Mk2. So without further ado, let us hook this thing up. And here we go. So we're not going to notice too much of a drain of resources here at the initial stage, but the robots are already coming in to resupply the base. How is our production doing? This is everything that's being used in order to make this speed module. So right now, speed module 1s are being made. They'll have to make a second one before the level 2 versions are actually being made. And then the production, and then it's going to take a little while because we need to make 2 of these in order to make 1 of these. Once this one is being made, all of these will be running continuously, because in the time it takes to make 1 of these, 2 of these can be made, and then 4 of these can be made. So it all balances out. That's why I went for this weird setup here. But it's got enough stuff to make 2 in it. And the quest chest is filling up with items. So that's good. And we've got robots moving about. We don't have too many here, but it's not a big drain, to be honest. They're moving some high cost but low number items. And still... Alright, this is going to take a little while. Let's have a look back at the rest of the base, particularly our circuit production, to see how that is faring. Because we also expanded the belts there a bit, so that was a big surge. Processing units are back here, but the electronic circuits are getting in just fine. That's good to see. Oh, processing units are actually back a bit. In fact, what is that doing? Oh, it's taking it from both sides of the belt. Okay, that's fine. I was going to say that, you know, having the inserters on this side, it always takes from one side or the other, but it actually seems to be taking it from both sides, which is good. Why is only one... Oh no, it is both. Okay, never mind. I thought that one side of the belt was vanishing and the other one wasn't. Might appear that our processing units are... Let's put it back to a minute. Processing units. We're consuming 25 a minute and producing 24. I wonder if I've done my math wrong then. Wouldn't be the first time. I'm kind of hoping... I really wonder if I have enough processing units being made. Huh. Alright. We might have to tweak that later on. Hopefully we can just add another couple of assemblers and everything will be fine. Our advanced circuits seem to be doing okay, actually. They seem to be meeting the demand, which is fine. Now let's go check our electronic circuits. See how they're coming along. I really wish I had the other armors just so I can run around a bit faster. Okay, there is not a particularly bad drain on anything, and the electronic circuits seem to be produced unhindered, which is great. Really glad this setup works. And how's our smelting coming along? I imagine it's not even at full capacity. That's good to see. Are they getting onto the belt easily enough though? They're still pausing every now and again to try and find a spot to put things on, but that's okay. But yeah, I think we're okay with this. I mean, all of our furnaces aren't even at full pelt, and we're still producing like a couple of thousand a minute, so that's okay. Alright, let's head back over and see how the modules themselves are being produced. Alright, our modules are being produced just fine. We've got 4 of them already, and the last one is being produced. Hopefully, once it reaches that number, it should stop. Well, at least this inserter should stop putting stuff into it anyway. It might still make 1 or 2 more. Yeah, it's going to make 1 or 2 more because it's a machine that doesn't think. Less than 5. So 5 is there. So that it should not put that next one in here, so we're going to have an extra, which is fine. I also thought of a simple fix to account for the productivity modules, and that is just to shove another inserter in here. Insert assembler there, and then I shall put a passive provider chest there, like this, and then whenever we're making the productivity and the efficiency modules, I'll just have it put it into that chest, and that can get fed into here. So we'll just say request 10 of them, and then request 10 of them. So there we go. Whenever we need the efficiency modules or the productivity module 1s, this one can come online and can put the surplus into here, and hopefully that should do it. Let's see, because these require 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, that should do it. It might have one building, one not for a little bit until it builds up, but it should work out fine in the long run. Also, I was worried that our processing units were being used too fast. They weren't actually. What was happening was they were actually being stored in the passive provider chest, so it was just buffering up. But now that it's buffered, the machines are able to keep up. Something that almost didn't keep up though was our power. That caught me by surprise. We are generating when our solar panels are generating the maximum amount of power, we generate 108 megawatts, and it's had a full day to recharge, and the accumulators are not fully recharging. If I go back to the 1 hour thing here, right, so this was with this sort of spike here was when our base was operating minimally. This is when we started doing some production, but this was the last cycle. It took longer for our solar panels to recharge our accumulators, and they barely managed. And to be honest, I don't think we're going to have enough power to survive this night. We're going to have to get some power pronto. Thankfully, this... That is less than 5. Why are you not doing that? Okay, why you not, okay, I don't understand this. It should have stopped pulling them out. Alright, when this one finishes up, if it's still taking them out, I'm just going to turn the inserter or yank it out just to stop it from putting it in, because it should have stopped taking them out like that. That is less than, yeah, less than 5. And this is part of the logistics network. Why is it not doing it? It put it in! Right, go away. Alright, so that's just going to continue to make a module. And let's turn those other inserters as well so it stops making everything else. Right. Now, oh gosh, our power is already severely diminished. Alright, we might, just to help it along, I'm going to go up and turn on the steam turbines. But in the meantime, I'm going to have to go set up some more power. Hopefully we will survive. Bloody modules requiring everything. Go, my minions, go! Construct for me! Don't take too long. There we go, now we're getting some traction. Just like that. Okay, well, our new our additional solar panels seem to be fulfilling the role of our power needs pretty nicely. That was the wrong pole to look at. There we go. It added an extra 21 megawatts of power, which is enough to keep us alive, essentially. Disconnected the steam turbines again, but I've also done something I have been wanting to do for freaking ages. When I was doing a lot of construction earlier on, I got about like 8,000 or 9,000 wood, and it was just sitting in chests all over the place. So I set up some requester chests, and I've got all my logistic robots filling them up so that they will be fed into the steam turbines, never to be seen again. In fact, if I hover over it, there's still 1,000 left in storage. Basically, I've set all these chests to request like 1,000 each, and it's slowly diminishing. So yeah, all of our wood problems will be gone, and they will also constantly request it. So if I ever clear any trees or anything, it will get sent straight here, which is great. It means I can get rid of this coal line completely. And if I ever do start to run low on power, like really low, I'll just go chop down a forest. Nice one. I'll get rid of these two. I don't need them anymore. I don't know why they're even there. Alright, I think I figured out how to get this to work, by the way. I didn't realize there was an equal sign on this. So I had it set to less than. For some reason it was still making it. I've now got it set to equals, and it stopped making it. So that's good. So we're going to set this to make... whoa, what's the other one I need to make? I think it's the efficiency... Yeah, efficiency module 3. So we're going to need 5 of them for the Power Armor 2. I haven't researched it yet, but we're going to do that in a minute. I want to test something though, right? This has got 4 speed modules, 1 in it. If I change the recipe, okay, it cleared the recipe. Is it in my yeah, it took it into my inventory. Good. I was really hoping that it wouldn't delete it. So we're gonna have this set to the efficiency module. Passive provider. Let's limit that to. I want that to be a provider to here, but at the same time I want to limit. Oh, it does access logistics network. Okay. Let's put a smart inserter there. Logistic network condition equals 10. And we'll have another one actually. This one will be for the productivity modules whenever we decide to make them. 10 and set it to equals. Okay. So that should have 10 in the network at any one time. And those 10 should go in here. That's all we're going to need. But let us get the efficiency modules on the go. And we're going to pick up the rest of the stuff. Set this to make the efficiency module 2. And then have this one set to make the efficiency module 3. And we've got a whole bunch of modules on us right now, so let's just shove those ones in there. So we've got 10 of the speed module 3s. And shove the excess in there. Yeah, because that'll actually take it from there and put them in there when necessary. Oh, and we need to hook that one back up too. Alright, so that is going to make, in fact, let's lower that. Oh, logistic network condition. Let's change that to efficiency module 3, 5. Let's set that to 2. Because this thing stored 3 when it was made up, so that should take us to the 5. If I set that to 2, and that's so that should be making them that. We are still producing some solar panels and accumulators from before, and I am going to push this base to its limit now. I'm going to research, and I'm going to research the Power Armor Mk2. Not too demanding, however. The module production puts our circuits and copper to the limit. Research puts a more strain on iron, and basically this is going to stress the entire production of our base pretty much. More than half of our machines are going to be running just to keep up with the research, and the game is running really slowly. I don't know if you can tell, my poor computer can barely keep up. Copper cable production is fine. Iron is okay at the moment. I'm expecting. Oh, it might not be such a drain on iron as I thought. We've got all those research packs going. Once that starts filtering through, we are getting some iron gear wheels being made, but not too much. If I was making the transport belts, like the express ones, that would really tax it. I don't know if we should though, because the iron might run out pretty quickly. But yeah, oh, by the way, off camera, a couple of episodes ago, I actually researched all the lab efficiency stuff. So our labs actually research twice as fast now. So it's essentially like with 20 labs worth now. So we can research a lot quicker. And if I really want, I could go add some more labs. That's probably the cheaper option. I don't actually know why I did the lab efficiency, but yeah, there we go. Oh, silly mate. It's not actually made them yet. Are we still working on the? What are you waiting on? Oh, it's waiting on a 5th. Why have you not got your 5th? Oh, right. Yeah, okay. These make 4 in one go, but I need to make 5. Oh, okay. So making the efficient ones and the productivity ones might be a little bit slower. This assembler up here helps with the making of the 2s, but it doesn't help making the 3s. Okay. Well, yeah, it's just going to be a little bit slower. That's fine. The only thing that's really preventing us from making the armor and eventually the rocket defense now is just time. That's the only thing that's really stopping us. I mean, I can go if resources run out. We've got a fair amount of iron stored up, and we've got 2 active mines. This one still has some left in it, even though it's fully mined out. Our copper mine is almost out, but I can go out and get some. There's a big copper mine up here. That should do us. And we still have some copper left over, but we'll probably secure that pretty soon. But yeah, the only thing really preventing us from finishing the game now is just time. It takes time because of making these and autosaves. So, tell you what, I'm going to let this build up our efficiency modules. We are now manufacturing them. As I said, it's going to take a little time. And I am going to make some toys, and we're going to put on the best armor in the freaking game. So, we have researched the Power Armor, and we have pretty much constructed everything else we need for it. So let us construct the armor, which takes 25 seconds. So, just to give you a comparison, right now we are rocking the Power Armor Mk2. We can move pretty quickly, even though the game is running a little slowly, so you can't really tell the difference. And this is the stuff we have in our armor right now. 3 energy shields Mk2, 3 batteries Mk2, a portable fusion reactor, and an exoskeleton equipment. Our shield capacity is 450, so we can move a little bit quicker, and we've got a decent amount of shields. I did have solar panels in there. I took them out because we no longer need them. The only reason I had them was just kind of to fill up the area at the top there, but I don't need them anymore. So here is what our armor looks like. I have a feeling this one looks exactly the same. Whoop. Yep, looks exactly the same. But there we go. We got our new armor. Oh, what I probably should have done before taking that off is yank all the equipment out of it. There's no point in having all that equipment in there because we're never going to need this again. So let us put that there. Can I actually... Oh, you can access it whilst it's in the inventory. That's nice. Alright, so let us look up the new armor. Here we go. It is big. Definitely pretty big. Let's put our fusion reactors in there. And we're going to have 4 batteries just as an extra buffer. And we're going to have our exoskeletal equipment here, here, and here. So we're giving ourselves 3 legs, or 6, and then we're just going to fill the rest in with shields. There we go. Our shield capacity is now 1,350. Nice. So we've just tripled our shields. Now, what's the power drain going to be on that? Each one of these is 360 watts, which is like, I can power 2 of them. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, so, okay. So we might actually still be limited on battery power. Not sure. But we are moving considerably faster, as you can tell. Let's go shoot some aliens. Just to test out our armor a little bit. Hey guys, how's it going? So I can outrun them, which is good. Can I outrun them while running? No. So we're able to take a massive amount of damage. But our recharge rate is a little slow, so we're not invulnerable. if I took out some of the exoskeletons and put in a third, what do you call it? A third reactor, that might solve some of our problems. But interestingly, whilst we're running and our shields are recharging, our batteries are draining. That's interesting. Oh, you hesitate, you die. Alright, tell you what, let's go see, let's have a crack at the base itself. Let's see if we can run in, cause some havoc, and then run out. Okay. The only thing I'm really worried about is those worms. Let's get... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Holy crap, look at how many aliens are after us. Bam, 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 run into my shotgun. I wonder if it'd be better with more legs than I would be with the... Oh wow, game just suddenly decided to run really slowly. Oh no, we're out of power! Okay, run. Not the best time, research. Run, 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 we might not survive. Get to the wall. Oh, wow. Oh, the batteries ran out. Okay. The game's running pretty slowly as well, but... Oh man, that was scary. We might have too many shields. I think there's too much... There's too many shields draining us here. So, what I might do is get rid of some of them. I might get rid of these ones and get another generator in there. Maybe, or more legs. I don't know. It's something worth playing with. The battery recharges quick once the shields are done recharging, so that's nice. Those worms were a bit of an issue. Let's just fire tons of capsules in. Eat poison! I left a turret out there. Alright, we must rescue that turret. Come back here. Got it. They seem to be more resilient to my shotgun than I previously thought. Hang on, I need to do an experiment here. I'm wondering about our exoskeleton legs, because they appear to be draining our battery even when it's fully charged. Let's watch. So once the shield's fully charged, we'll run around. Okay. No. Okay. It's only when we get hit that's when the batteries start draining. Okay. So the reactors can either charge the shields or keep us running. They can't do both. So we need the batteries for that. Okay. Well, we have some kick-ass armor. I might need to tweak it a little bit. Oh, there's our beloved turret that we just saved. Let's fix it up. And then delete you. Goodbye. Oh, the turret was the robot was coming out to fix it. Okay, well that'll do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. What we're going to be doing next time, we've got a lot of... Well, we still have too much to research, but you know, we don't have too much left to research, but some of them are expensive. The rocket defense in particular is going to take some time, and this one we don't need, but it'll be fun. So I might spend some time researching a bunch of these. I might even add some more research labs. But we are approaching the end of the series. We've only got a few more things left to do. We've still got some toys to play with. Like, we've never touched the car or the tank. We haven't really used the combat robots, which would sound amazing. And only the highest tier ones are. But we're going to have some fun with that. And then we've also got to make the rocket defense as well. I might even put some speed modules in these furnaces, even though right now they don't need it. We've got the speed module 2s in here. We could change that to 3, considering we're able to make them pretty easily. And if I really wanted to, I could shove a couple of speed modules in each of one of these furnaces as well. That would be crazy. But our copper is starting to dwindle a little bit. We're going to need to secure some of that. Here's our oil. Our petroleum's fine. Our crude oil is actually filling up, which is good. That new supply has been a great boost for us. And yeah, everything appears to be going great with the base. We had a power issue earlier on, but that's been sorted. So some more copper, and I think our base is good. And then we'll be able to play with some new toys, I think. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.